All right, we're live. You there?
Hey, me?
Anybody?
I don't know. I have to go find it again.
The title is Victor Beskor, The Journey Home.
Yeah, it's there. Actually says live now.
Ship detach complete. Departure authorized.
Landing gear retracted.
It seems like my shield bank doesn't work. I press the button and nothing happens.
Are your shields gone?
Yeah, after my shield's gone, I press the button and nothing happens.
They only work while you still have shields.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stupid NPCs, man.
Yeah.
Has anybody used any of these tracking tiles like you put on your keys or your phone?
No.
Frameshift drive charging.
I jumped into the wrong system.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Right, Dag, have you been to Sagittarius A?
Nope.
Do you want to see it?
I have. I've been on somebody else's ship there before.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Do you want to jump in? Does anybody want to jump in my ship and see Sag A before I leave?
To say what?
See Sagittarius A. I'm gonna drop in on the center, and then I'm gonna start heading out. Matter of fact, I'm dropping in now. But if anybody wants to multi-crew and see what Sagittarius A looks like before I cut out, now's the time.
Oh, I want to see that.
Yeah, are we did you send me a friend request?
I don't know. In the back and check it.
Dope, send me a friend request. I'll accept it, and then you can jump in my ship, and we'll cruise around. You can see
Okay,
Sag A.
okay, hold on for a while. I'm back in a minute.
Okay.
Read over all of those lazy modules. Save the megawatt. Can you type something in the chat?
Oh, in game? Sure.
Yeah, because I can't send you the friend request. Seems like we're already friends, but you are unreachable. Is it possible somehow?
Are you in open, or are you on solo?
I'm an open. Oh, I see your request. Okay, I got you in friends. Here we go.
Telepresence crew member connected.
There you go.
Well, what's that?
That's Sagittarius A.
It is the center of the galaxy?
Yep. Now that thing off
Wow.
to the side, that's just a tourist beacon, but that's the black hole right there.
Cool. What will happen if someone will try to fly through?
You die. You take heat damage.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Damn, we can't go into Super Cruise.
Why?
I think because we're too close to the black hole.
Frameshift drive charging.
There we go.
How many times it took to travel
3, 2,
this thing?
1. Engage.
Tell me that's not cool looking.
Yeah, that's cool looking.
I like the way if you look at the edge of the galaxy, like the galactic plane, you could see in the game effects how they made it where the gravitational forces are warping light so far away from the event horizon itself.
I wonder how can I travel to the space where no one have been?
What do you mean, dope?
I mean, the space systems where no one have been yet, like unexplored and unmapped.
Oh, I found a whole bunch.
There's
You
no
know.
way to actually tell if anybody's been there.
I mean, I should just click the random place on this galaxy map and go, because it seems like all the systems are already being visited by someone and mapped and so on.
Even if all the players started to explore exclusively, we couldn't have time in our lives to explore everything.
Yeah, from what I've been told, as of now the game has been out what 5, 6 years, and we've only explored less than 1% of the game's actual locations.
Less than 1%.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I would say far less than 1%.
yeah, yeah. It's far less than 1%.
So it means there are a bunch of the systems which
400 billion,
Yeah, 400 billion.
it's a nightmare. In one galaxy.
so you got engineered explorer, right?
You know, I wish they would have done the accretion disk on the black hole effect, but I don't think in real life there is the accretion disk.
Like it was in an Interstellar movie.
Yeah, I don't think that's the
Yeah.
way it looks like in real life. I think this is a more accurate representation because black holes as it of themselves are more donut shaped than they are round. They have no true equator because they take in matter from all directions. So to say that there would be a center or equator of it means that they only would take in matter from two planes, or the matter would be drawn to the equator of like the center of the largest gravitational force. So I think that this is a more accurate representation of what a black hole in real life would look like. The warping of space around it. You know, technically, right now, being this close to a black hole, you would feel that there would be time dilation. By the time you jump into the system and you jump out of the system, the gravitational forces would have slowed time down around you so much that normal space time, it'd literally be like jumping into the future. You'd go in on one day, come out who knows how many years later. And for you, it would feel like an hour. The more time you spend there, the more time dilation goes on.
So by the time you come to the bubble, probably Shock will be the leader.
Yeah, and he'll be old and gray, and I'll be able to kill him easily.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it looks cool.
That does look spectacular. Okay, time to start plotting the way home.
How many time it will took you to get home?
Well, let's see. Okinura is Fisher Terminal is 25,930.23 light years away.
Oh, and there are no autopilot here.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a while.
The record, it's above 5 hours.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna go that fast.
But they use the highway. I never use the highway, but anyways.
Okay, thank you, Victor. I'm gonna go do the
You're welcome.
navigation.
You're welcome, Dope.
Thank you.
Telepresence crew member disconnected.
I did I did several naval missions already, but my ranking 100% midshipman.
Keep looking.
Nah,
You'll find, yeah, you'll find them, and on the text you'll find something like Navy. The Navy needs you. You can do this and that for the Navy under a Federation faction.
yeah, I already did several of them, and nothing happened.
Keep looking in different stations, okay? Not only
Ah, alright.
go. Yeah, sometimes it takes. What I remember, I don't know which rank, but it took me more than a week to pop up anything.
Okay, course set. I got a 6,500 light year course to the ERO Nebula.
Never heard.
One more pass past the Sag A, and off we go. Vic, do you have an account on Store Map? The EDDM Store Map?
Yeah.
Huh, you're not a friend on there with me, are you? I just got the badge for coming to the Sagittarius A. I like the badges that you can get from that website. That's pretty cool. It's like an
I
achievement
don't.
badge.
Yeah, yeah, I'm aware of. Yeah, I agree. But I think I joined EDSM after I went. I'm not sure, but I see you on the map. Probably you can see me now that I logged in.
God, that is so cool. It almost makes me wish I brought my Type 9 out here because it's got just a little bit better of a view.
It says, yeah, I have it. Max distance from start 20,000, 25,800 light. But I went to Sage and I returned back. So that this is the precise distance from the bubble to Sage. Hey, Moon.
Hey everyone.
Hey,
Moon was
You know, Moon.
streaming just to let you know. Oh,
Taking
damn it!
damage.
Damn it! Oh, the bloody hell. How did I
Oh,
get
did
so close?
To Sage.
Yeah, I was like plenty far away, and damn it. I wanted to take a cool screenshot. I was just there.
You know, Moon. Unfortunately, I'm not yet ready for fixed weapons.
Hmm.
So
You
I'm
need to practice.
considering. Yeah, needs practice too.
You need to
But
put some fixed weapons on your assault ship and do some bounty hunting. That would be my advice.
yeah,
Railguns and plasma accelerator.
I
Go for
like
the
I
big
like
go for the big
I like.
targets first so you can't miss so much.
and turn on night vision.
Yeah, that
Yep,
helps a
yep.
lot, especially with railguns.
I like the pacifiers and the FAS as we can have two on there, but it moves the yaw. It's so sensitive. I keep coming and going there. It's so I
So
can't stabilize.
go into your controls, go onto that axis and change the sensitivity.
I I I, I cannot. Can I do that? I can. I
You're
can set up a dead zone.
using two Thrustmaster sticks, aren't you?
Yep.
You need to open the Thrustmaster control panel, and there should be something there. You can change the sensitivity.
Yeah, I never use them. In game, I cannot do it. Right.
No, I don't think so.
You can set a dead space, which you might want a little bit.
Yes, that's it. Use a dead zone as well. That's
Yeah,
the best.
I did. But the question is, if I do tiny movements, okay, I can control it. But within the battle, it's well,
Well,
I'm not young
You
to
don't
summarize.
you don't get that close to your target. That's the thing, Vic. You stay back from your target. When using railguns, you usually use like long range or sturdy or something. You stay back. You don't get right up to your target. So I suppose frag cannons and railguns are completely different because you like your frags, don't you?
And I've tested two pacifiers on the Python. They are devastating, really.
Do they converge correctly?
Oh yeah,
Taking heat damage.
you don't need much distance. I would say between 1 and 2 kilometers.
Fuel scooping. System scan
And
complete.
well, I'm not attacking small ships, but
Well, at distance, um, fixed weapons will converge on the target.
yeah, yeah, I
Fuel
know that.
scooping
You move
complete.
the little tiny yellow dot close to the target, and then it'll jump and stick on the target, and that's when you want to fire your rail. I find it best to target them as they're boosting away from someone else, and wait till they show their belly, and then give them 6 to 10 rounds in the
Frameshift drive charging.
fast as you can.
Yeah, I need to check see if I can get the Imperial Hammer ship.
I like pacifiers because they give us a quite wide range, and
Yeah, I can't knock the pacifiers because they do enormous damage, so they're always, they're always going to have a place. Oh, by the way, for the record, I'm drunk.
really,
I'm back.
Yes,
Fuel scooping.
I
you are
don't usually get
celebrating.
drunk, but tonight I am drunk. I've been drinking white wine with my friend.
You are celebrating anything or everything.
So, are you
Being
bragging or
alive.
complaining?
Great.
Fuel scooping complete.
Shoot,
Bragging.
shoot, I've only been with her 2 weeks and 6 days.
Welcome back, Dioxin.
Also, Rydag, I'm quite pleased that you're interested in doing a build for this wing.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to see no high capacity multi cannons and shit like that though, because they're not going to cut.
And I decided I'll use the gunship.
Gunship's the better choice because it's got the 7A distributor, so you can lay down fire repeatedly without running out of weapon capacity. But I tend to use 2 weapons for taking shields down, and then 2 weapons for when the shields are down. And I find the Guardian plasmas and the plasma accelerators are really good at taking shields down because they just ignore resistance and cause flat damage.
And beams also are great for that.
Yeah, beams are good, but again, you've got the multi-cannon problem where you need to lay down fire over time, in which time they're escaping, they're boosting, they're shield cell banking, they're charging the frame shift.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but on this wing, one FAS really fast would be very handy.
Yeah, I think Grom missiles would be good. I was thinking about maybe, well, actually, I've been thinking about it for a while because we were talking about Homeworld yesterday, and you have
Fuel
Yep.
scooping.
bomber wings. I mean, we could have gunships that are just loaded up with loads of torpedoes and missiles, and that's like surprise.
Yeah, they go. Yeah, assaulting. They go ahead assaulting.
Yeah, like you said yesterday, we'd have different ships for different things.
You know, I have torpedoes,
Yeah, I've got
But
some engineered torpedoes.
yeah,
You need lots of them though, that's the thing.
you can engineer them to attack the
Shield
FSD
generator.
and the FSD also.
Oh, is it FSD as well? How come?
Yeah, I
You,
have one. Never used that. I don't know how to use it actually. I have to
Is
go
that the
through
one
YouTube.
that shows up on the screen as an FSD interrupter?
Yeah,
Frameshift drive
I have one
charging.
engineered. Size it's a size 2, but never use it.
I've got Grom missiles, but they take up a medium slot, which I don't like.
2, 1.
Compromise.
So the large distributor, would that help on overheating?
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
I
definitely.
might try pulse lasers then.
One of the things that most people don't know is that if you've got, say, half of your weapon capacity, right, and you fire a weapon that needs 60% of your weapon capacity, it will still fire the weapon and it'll use all of your weapon capacity, and the other 10% will be given to you as heat. That's why you overheat from using weapons repeatedly, because if you've got anything in your weapon capacity, it will still shoot the weapon, but you'll just get loads of heat. So you have to be careful. Time. I love the gunship. There's a rhythm to it. There's a pattern to it. There's a way that you fly, and it's just different to every other ship. And I've flown every other ship.
Frameshift drive charging.
With dirty drives, you can turn on a dime, and you're bringing all those weapons to bear, and you're small enough that you can dash off if you have to. I love
That
it.
brings
Sorry, I could talk all forever about it. I'm sorry.
no stress. I just want to ask Dioxin if we can count on him.
Sure.
Commander,
I've
are you aware we are forming a suicidal wing? Elite
okay.
suicidal wing of gunships, FASs, or dropships even. That means ships that we can get only through ranking up within Federation, of course.
Fuel scooping complete.
why are you not going to put a Corvette in the wing? Just out of curiosity. Are you?
Because we're trying to shake things up. We're trying to keep it interesting, aren't we? So a lot of people skip, like I said yesterday to some people, a lot of people just skip over the gunship on the way to the Corvette. But the gunship, if you use it properly, is absolutely wonderful.
I've seen a lot of people talk great about the Federation ships. The gunship, the assault ship, and you're right. They skip right to the Corvette just because of its status. But when you
Yeah,
think about build, and I get what you're doing, Moon. I really do. But when you think about building a proper wing, don't you want at least one large ship? Or is that totally what you're moving away from?
it's like an owners club type thing. Do you know what I mean? Gunship owners club.
There's advantages to having
Frameshift drive charging.
a large ship, but there's also advantages of having lots of small ships, especially when you're PvPing. Because you just don't want to be sitting around like you would be in a Corvette
2,
being shot at.
1.
Granted, it can sink a lot of damage, but when you're PvPing, they got condas out there that are nothing but beam weapons that will dissolve a Corvette in seconds.
And when we show up, it's
Fuel
different
scooping.
if we show up on these ships or one or two corvettes because the new commanders tend to escape immediately
Fuel scooping complete.
from from a Corvette, but the idea here is to have a specific wing. As for example, we could have a wing of cobras or a wing of pythons would be amazing. I would love to have a python only with pacifiers. Only, I mean, the big weapons. It is really dangerous. A
How
python
about a
with
wing of
pacifier.
ass?
Yeah, whatever. Even even sidewinders, whatever.
Frameshift drive
I see where
Just
you're
for
charging.
fun.
going.
Yeah, it's a fun. We go out. We
You're
bring
right back.
our sport cars. In this case, we bring our tanks, and and
Three, two,
Victor,
one.
a gunship running a Corvette can do a lot of damage and also take a lot of damage. Now imagine three gunships just running a car. We will win.
Well, a group of gunships is going to cause around roughly 1,200 damage per second if they're all shooting. If they're all shooting their large weapons, that's about what you're going to get. The gunship it's designed to be in a ring with other ships that are the way it's just the way it flies, the way it drifts, whatever.
Well, when I get back to the bubble, there's really two things I need to work on. One, finishing the unlocking of the engineers. Well, three things. Finish unlocking the engineers, rank up in Federation, and combat. This is gonna elite me as far as exploration is concerned. Um, and I want to I want to look at my fleet of ships and see what I want to do with each ship. The only ship I want to buy is, besides, the capital ship for the fleet, the carrier when it comes out, because I think everybody who can afford one should buy one, and then we can stage them in areas for the fleet.
Does anyone say how much they cost?
They haven't said. I do want to buy a Corvette. Um,
Oh,
but
those two weapons, Victor. Wow.
I love my Anaconda, right? And it's definitely going to be combat. I see in game my like what I like doing in game is I love hauling. I really do like hauling. So I want to have a good hauler. I wish they would come out with a hauler that is equal to the cutter, because I'm never going to get the cutter, and I've maxed out my Type 9. So I can move a lot of material type with the Type 9. Um, but I personally think they should come out with a civilian mega hauler, which would be really cool. Um, and besides hauling, I want to work a little bit better with mining. I want to do a little bit more mining, just to have fun with it.
You
Frameshift
know
drive
what they
charging.
could do? They could allow us to carry stuff on the carrier. For example, we need something to carry to bring, and it could have a huge capacity, and then we go with our D9s or cutters, transport stuff from stations to the carrier, and then jump.
I know my Viper I want to turn into a racer Viper. Take the weapons off, totally strip it down, get all the good engines, and lighten it up so that it's like as fast as possible. From what I understand, you can create a Viper that can compete with the Imperial Eagle if you have a good pilot. Now, the Imperial Eagle is the fastest ship,
Fuel scooping complete.
but if you're a good pilot and you have the Viper is like the second fastest ship.
Is not the Eagle?
No, I from again, this is what I've heard watching videos. is that the Imperial Eagle is the fastest ship, engineered fastest ship. After that, it's the Viper Mark III, and then after that is what ship?
Mamba.
Yeah, the Mamba.
Mamba is incredible, but it's very expensive.
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, I got a Python. I don't know what I'm going to do with the Python yet. I don't know if I'm going to turn it into mining or medium-size hauling, because it's the best medium-size hauler to land on small and medium pads. You know?
It's perfect for missions.
Yeah. And I have the Fertilance. The Clipper, I think I'm going to turn into a Thargoid ship,
Fuel
hunting ship,
scooping.
all Xeno.
Fuel scooping complete.
That should be something you stream about when we go Targoid hunting.
You know what I miss? I miss the capital ship fights that there were so prevalent of in the early time of Elite. I don't know why they stopped having them pop out. You used to be able to see them pop out in combat zones, and they would pop out at Haz-Reses.
They still do.
Yeah, when was the last time you fought a capital ship?
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah,
Well,
they were probably too buggy. Maybe that's why they changed.
I hope they come back out. That was cool having to drive them off the battlefield.
3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping.
I'm going to eat something, so I'll be AFK later.
Fuel scooping complete.
In a bit.
Finally, I became the petty officer. And I get access to the soul. That's cool. Now I can fly Federal dropship. So
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, I was going to look at gunships.
Has anybody heard of Black Rifle Coffee Company?
No.
Rytag, do you like coffee?
I can drink it. I like some, but my coffee's usually a Mountain Dew.
I'm addicted.
Check out the Black Rifle Coffee Company. My nephew just got uh, some coffee from them. I'm drinking their medium roast. It is very good. Um, they are veterans who hire veterans. Some of the proceeds goes to disabled veterans. And why they started the company was they're all were in Afghan together, and they kind of, because they were there, started to make their own blends of coffee. And when they came back, it they turned that experience into a company. So they're really good. I mean, sometimes it's you get hooked into the canon of a company, but their medium roast is very good. I like it.
Not available in Russia.
See, that kind of shit sucks. That kind of thing should be traded with, why would that not be available in Russia?
No
Sections.
one imports it.
Yeah. Dope. You know what? I want to take for a ride something that cuz I'm into motorcycles.
Mm.
I want to ride a Euro. I've seen a few of them. They're very expensive here in America. I think they are fantastic. I want to ride one.
The cruisers.
I like the one with the sidecar.
Oh. Oh, there is some retail company which is imports black coffee, black rifle to Russia.
It's definitely good coffee.
The owner is Evan Heifer, a Spec Ops veteran.
Dang. For the gunship to be so small, it's expensive to outfit. It uses pretty big money.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh shoot! Where is that place that sells everything?
Jameson
Shinra
Memorial.
isn't it?
System
Thank you.
scan complete. Fuel scooping.
If you're going to build a ship, you may as well do it there.
Yeah, everything's a little bit cheaper.
Did somebody share a build
Fuel
already?
scooping complete.
Just for the record, Rydag, I built I bought and built an anaconda in one night. Challenge.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, it won't let me route to there.
You are a leader, are you? Then you might have some other filter. Or it's
No,
bugged.
it just says failed.
Your ship can't jump that far.
Figures.
There's a gap in the route where it can't jump.
Yeah.
You need to use polonium.
Either that or change out the SSD drive.
Fuel
What I would
Take
do
your
is
taxi.
but buy the base ship and then switch into an asp and engineer all the stuff in an asp that can jump really far, and just switch it piece by piece onto your
Fuel
gunship.
scooping complete.
That's more trouble. I just soon spend the money to go through all that stuff.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage. System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
So does anybody have a build posted already?
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't. Need a fuel scoop.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
I'll have to go collect materials to do the drives, the thrusters. I know that already. I hate collecting materials. I wish they'd just give us a module that'll let us land on a planet, park it, drive it into the ground, and mine from there, just like a mining station.
What? Take away gameplay? Driving around and searching for shit?
It can be optional. You can do it one way or the other. I'm gonna get killed before I get out of the station. A beluga's just banged into me.
Do you know who found that generation ship?
What about the generation ship?
Someone, the real player found it, or it's just
I don't know.
scripted?
No, real player found it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but they must have put it there. I'm not sure that it's been there too long. Because it's an inhabited system.
Inhabited.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete. Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, time to go and see the Earth and Sol system. It's interesting how many planets they got away.
Hey, when you're flying over Jersey, wave.
Alright.
Honk.
Hey,
Well,
Howdy.
What's
Yeah.
up, Shock?
Is anybody getting notifications when somebody comes in the channel?
I heard this, yeah. I don't hear it always.
I haven't gotten any.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, this has been great. Run out of fuel the first time I go out in the gunship because that's hitting White Star or White Dwarfs.
Ha! Who said something about dying? Who can kill themselves, better, or get stuck or whatever?
Yes, but I didn't leave the dock with no rebuy after several people said something about that. Hmm.
Okay, so you're right, but I'm also right.
True.
anyone can die in this game, but not everyone makes the mistake of flying without rebuy.
I've done that before, but I didn't die, thank goodness.
I remember having my first ships like barely getting scratching the money together to have a Cobra or whatever, and going on my first um, doing my first trading, and always being at the limit of being almost broke. I think I also had to take a loan because I lost my.
Actually, I just realized this first ship, well, the only ship I actually ran out of gas in totally. No, I've done it twice. Well, the gunship, the first CG I went to, I traded out the fuel scoop with the CG and forgot to put it back on. Jumped about 3 jumps out of gas. I just self-destructed. Shouldn't be anybody in our squadron now that doesn't have revive because we can drop void opals or painite on them right and left.
Now, why can't I deploy my SRV?
What does it say?
Your vehicle's destroyed or you don't have enough power. Or it's not turned on.
Oh, it may not be turned on. Hold on. Ah, planetary vehicle hangar is fine.
Do you have an SRV listed with its fuel and health?
when you look down, you would see a helm, and then you would see SRV bay and a fighter bay, maybe.
It says shield 100%, hull fuel 100%. It's not lighting up. Maybe because I'm in an area that's geothermal. I'm in a hot spot. I'm like in the center of the hot spot, volcanic.
No, if the ship can land, you can usually launch your SRV. Maybe you want to
Can you
change
select
location.
the SRV? Can you select the SRV to get the options that come up?
Yeah, but the deployed, right? When I go to highlight it, I enter and nothing happened.
Is it like a sort of a greyish?
Yeah.
The, the only thing I can think of is that you've gone over 100% on your modules, and even though your vehicle hangar is turned on, it's not getting enough. Usually,
Well, if
when your
he's
thrusters turn off, you get enough power. So I don't know.
yeah, when he's landed, the thrusters are off, and he should have enough power for everything.
But I think those thrusters are still considered in the calculations for power, unless you manually turn them off.
Module repaired.
Oh wow, there's going to be a sunrise on this planet soon. I think I can see the sun just creeping over the horizon.
Oh Lord, why couldn't a crate been a core dynamic ship?
can't even look at my Hollow Me or Engineers of grayed out. What the fuck is that about?
I'm back.
All right. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna go smoke a cigarette and have I think one more cup of coffee.
Hmm.
Are you streaming?
Yes. So watch your voice and your strategies.
Moon.
Yeah,
So, should we practice a bit more our ring? Or
yeah.
no? Yeah? I prepare a gunship with cannons.
Engineered.
Oh yeah. Fully. It can boost 422 meters per second. One large burst, 4 medium cannons, 2 small beams turreted. All engineered.
What can a assault ship boost to? Fully engineered.
Oh, close to 600. It's amazing. Uh, but of course we need them tanky as possible. So I would say 550.
Alright, I'm getting my gunship now.
Should we go to Assisi? Sorry, west side.
Yeah.
So where in the 200?
I think we should find somewhere obscure that hasn't been farmed too much.
All right. Would you check? So no fighter.
What'd you put in the second size 6 slot on the gunship?
I put the size 5 module reinforcement.
Do you have a fuel scoop?
I
No.
don't have a full scoop, but for example, if we decided to do some action in Cubeo, it justifies a full scoop there, I would say. It's really far.
I may have to put one on for now till I get FSD engineered.
I have a size 2 booster, Guardian booster.
I thought about it. That was an awful lot of power draw for
I don't
what,
have
6 light
power.
years?
The thing you've got to remember about your optional slots in your gunship is it's a medium ship, so occasionally the shields are going to come down. You need to be prepared for that by being not bothered about it because you've got loads of armor. Module reinforcements are good because you can make the modules very resistant to damage.
What shield are you running? You running a prismatic or a bi-week?
I am running a prismatic, but I am considering trying a bi-weave instead. Basically, my gunship is designed to destroy a target very quickly before my shields go down, but it can survive when they do.
What's the shield's difference between the assault ship and the gunship?
Gunship maximum, the gunship you can have a size 6, and the assault ship you have only a size 5.
Okay.
For
So I
example,
know the assault ship is very weak shield, so it makes sense to use bi-weave for the assault ship. But I've never flown the gunship, so I have no idea.
for example,
It's
on mine,
certainly not a shield tank. It hasn't got a lot of shield generation behind it, but yeah, look at it. It's meant to be armed. Module reinforcements, Guardian module reinforcements. So you can take damage from missiles and cannons and things, and it won't stop your guns from working.
I have, for example, a size B shield generation.
Yeah, I tend to go
A
for
size
B where
6.
possible. Yeah.
Yeah, I have size 6B shield generator, and I engineered enhanced low power shields with stripped down. So it weighs 28 tons. It's roughly a third from the unmodded.
I would have gone for fast recharge instead.
Yeah, true, but I already did it and I have these shields, spare shields. Well, with 421 meters per second, I can boost at least NPCs. I can, considering I'm in a wing and others are fighting the target. Okay, I'm ready. I see a new member, Ozor, arriving to the room. Hi, Ozor.
Hello. How's it going?
Ooh, hi, Camille.
Thanks for welcoming
Hello.
to your group.
Welcome.
Not a problem.
I've been not playing Elite Dangerous for a very long time, and wow, there's a few things they've added.
Yeah, it's changed a bit.
I'm just still trying to map all my controls. It's just a day of control mapping. Yay. Yeah, just trying.
Whereabouts are you from?
I'm Bristol in England.
Ah, Stafford.
Very nice. Yeah, just looking to set myself up at like a nice little home base somewhere. So I've just marked all your controlled systems.
Yeah, Okanura is our main home system.
Hmm.
But lately we haven't been spending too much time around there.
Whereabouts are you guys doing stuff? Is it like Avic or somewhere else?
Yeah, we tend to stick around the area, but our area is sort of growing now. So, yeah.
Quite big.
Getting slightly larger. I can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I see. I was just going to do some missions and some background simulations, so I was thinking about setting up somewhere near Avic, so I can do some missions maybe.
Okay.
I think got any controls in there yet. So
I'll just quickly say this. Sorry, people, for taking up time. So we do have what we call Operation Homefront.
yeah, I was trying to look,
Where we
trying to see that. Where is it?
in the text operations section on Discord.
Hmm.
So I basically
Oh, I found it.
update that on a
Brill.
Yep, I update that on a daily basis. Just telling the fleet what we're up to, what tasks we're doing, and I just put a basic high-level stuff on Discord, and the details are inside the spreadsheet. So just
Yeah,
open up
nice.
the spreadsheet, and you'll see the tasks,
Yeah.
what we're doing, and so these tasks, they're not. You don't have to do them. We don't force people to do them. But if you want to help out the fleet, it's greatly appreciated, and this is where the fleet is headed. What we're trying to do as a fleet.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm doing something, so I might as well help someone. You know.
Yeah. So what I usually use as an example is, if you play 2 hours a day, give like half an hour towards the fleet. Towards doing EDF goals. Then spend the rest of the day doing whatever you want. Like a little bit helps. A little bit from everyone helps the fleet a lot. So yeah. Other than that, like, we don't really force people to do anything. If you want to, for example, align with the Empire for power play to get the modules, we allow people to do that. If you want to get ranked with Empire to get the ships, we allow people to do that. However, we are a Federation group, and we do want you to, follow the Federation ways. A lot of our tasks are for the Federation, like protecting systems for the Federation. So be prepared to do that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Other than that, I hope you enjoy the fleet.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, I'm just having a look through your EDF daily task list.
Yep.
Can I ask a question?
In just a moment, you can. Notice that there's tabs at the bottom. We keep track of it on the next tab called Brain Lock Shock. What's that tab called?
It's a blue team.
Yeah, blue team.
Who are all the different teams then?
Okay, quickly, blue team is anything positive for a faction, so handing in bounties, doing missions, selling commodities, selling exploration data. Red team is murder, pure murder. And then there's black team, which we don't do much of. That's anything else that's illegal, so selling on the black market, doing pirating, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I've got a bunch of like 500,000 of exploration data to hand in.
Cool. So if you want to hand that in, can you hand that in? Check the spreadsheet, LP255-11.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yep, cool.
Yeah, I suppose I'll get used to the task list after a while. I'm just gonna get my head over it.
Yeah, don't enter anything on the first page. You need to look at the bottom where you've got the tabs. You've got task list, blue team, red team. Click on blue team, and then you can enter your name and start contributing.
Yeah, and make sure the system matches what's on the task list page. Okay, your turn, Stan.
Are we going to do anything about the millennial situation where when they tell us that we're going to have to choose, we're going to have to do a chore to make sure that it's a federal system, not a empire system? Are we going to really partake of that?
When
don't
it
know. Go ahead.
the community goal, whenever they decide to start the community goal, I'll check it out, I guess. As you know, like, I don't stop individuals from doing stuff like that. If you want to do it, go ahead as an individual. Operation, as to be determined at the moment. Just depends on what we've got going on. As you know, Blind Fate is going ahead. It's at the slow moments right now, but I'm guessing within a week, it will.
Vicktore, are you still streaming?
Oh yeah. I'm not specifying anything, but yeah, within a week it will
It's a secret.
kick off big time. So yeah, just depends on timing.
More in-game message, wing message.
Sorry, I'm stuffing my face with some rice at the minute.
So why are you trying to help out the Republic Party in LP 225511?
We want to expand them.
But it is a complex question, right?
Let's move Victor to another channel.
Sorry?
Should we maybe move Victor to another channel right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be better.
I'm back. What are you all doing? You kicked me out of the room? What? So you can have conversations and I couldn't monitor you on my iPhone while the live stream was going? Because that's what I was
Of course.
doing.
Yes.
How
We
do
all
you
took a
know that?
vote. And we said, let's kick him.
It was Doug. He done it.
Why am I not surprised?
I actually, he's not here. I can't blame him. Who else can I blame? It was Stan. Stan done it.
And I'll do
Well,
it again.
you can blame me. I asked a technical question, didn't I?
I don't know if you
Yes.
guys noticed, but there is a really cool sunrise happening on the planet that I'm on.
Does this mean it'll actually work this time?
Yeah, and it's actually picking up my voice too. So on the other stream, I didn't have the mic capturing.
Oh,
All
yeah.
yeah, all you heard was you guys and not me.
No, no. It was me. I did it. I did it. Okay, yeah. Looks a little bit like, what was that game in the 1960s? What was the movie?
We're streaming now. It's not with Discord anymore.
I unstreamed.
Yeah, that's pretty cool that you actually can stream through Discord, but it only goes to the people in the same room as you. I don't know if I should leave it running. I want to take a break, but watching the sun come up is pretty cool.
And it's quite fast, huh?
Yeah.
Is this a moon or a planet?
It's a planet. I think I'll shut it off for now.